Hello everyone. So join us on the challenge that I recently set on moving $10 to above $40 only by trading. All right. So we're going to be setting up this challenge for those that are super interested. If you have $10 and you want to follow up with all this challenge that I'm basically bringing up, I'm going to be posting a day-to-day video on every single trade for you guys, whether we hit losses or not. All right. And the important thing is that I already started my challenge. I already have up to $11. Initially it was $10. I have up to $11 right here. So I'm going to share with you guys how to enter the signal trades and every single thing that you basically need to do every single thing correctly. So all you have to do is just to stay active on the channel and get every single information you basically need, and you're good to go. So this is my Telegram channel right over here. All right, we have over 50,000 members, and over to my Telegram channel right here, what we'll basically do is that I drop signals. Now once I drop signals like this is what you're going to be doing. All right, first things first, you have to search for the coin, which is CUSDT.P. All right, this is perpetual. So you come over to your BYBIT account. Let's just say you have your BYBIT account right over like this. You have to click on the trade icon right here. If you click on the trade icon, take note at the top right here, if it is on spot, if it's on convert or option or trade file, make sure to put it on futures. So once you click it on futures, it's going to take you to your home menu. Then at this space, you're going to click right here, and then you're going to type CU. All right, so once you type CU, all right, so if you type CU, you're going to be seeing right here. Now there are different CU provided right here, but make sure to pick CU, the one that shows USDT perpetual under. All right, now once you click on this, what you're basically going to be doing with this is that you're going to come over to your own account. Then I'm going to show you guys what to do. Now we have options to choose, either you want to use a cross margin or an isolated margin, and you have options to put the amount of leverage that you want to use. So if you want to use like 15x leverage, or you want to customize it, if you want to use like 20 to 25x, you can actually use like 20 to 25x, right? So let's just say we want to put it on 25x and save it up. All right, so I'm going to be entering this trade live right now so you guys can see every single thing. Now on this section, you can select within the market and then the limit. Now for those of you that don't actually understand what the market basically means and the limit is basically means you're putting a particular number. Once your trade gets to that number, it will take you to the market. Market means at that instant price where the market is, you want to start your trade from there. So if you check on our trade on the official group, you're going to notice right here that we currently have it on that limit. So you can see this is limit order, and we are to enter trade on suit, and the trade is to be on short. Now this is our entry number. So what you're going to do is to come to your BYBIT account. Once you select your limit, you're going to see where they say price right here. So this is the entry price right here. All you have to do is just to basically like type in the number you're seeing right here. So the number you're seeing right here is about 3.5382. all right, you come to your BYBIT, 3.5382. Now once you type it up, now like I told you guys before, I have $11. So what I'm going to be doing is that on this spot, I can click or move this to select the amount or the value of how much I want to use to trade. So I'm going to be using like 50% of my capital. Then once I click on 50% of my capital, this is basically what it's going to be showing, because I have $11 and 50% of my capital is about $4.2. all right, you can see the cost price of it right down below right here. All right, so what I'm going to do right now is that on the 50% of my capital, I'm basically just going to enter the stop loss and then the take profit. So once you click on this menu, you're going to check right here. Let me cancel this so you can see. Now once you come to the downside right here, you're going to see some icons right over here. If you check very well, you're going to see the first one, which is called TP/LS. all right, you click on it to mark it, and then it's going to open up this box where you have to click on this box. Once you click on this box, you're going to see icon where you can see the long and then the short. So you click on the short. Then since this particular signal said we should sell short, if other signal says say buy long, you're automatically going to be buying long. But if you say sell short, you sell short. So this particular signal says sell short. Now you have to click on the short, and then on this section you can basically put the number that you basically see. Now let's go over and check. Now on my trading menu right here, you see where they say TP, you see where they say LS. LS means stop loss. That means at any point you are accumulating loss, this is the limit where the trade is supposed to stop you. And take profit means at any point you're taking profit, like profit you've actually generated so far, This is the limit where you want your profit to stop. All right. Now, they said you should use 5% of your capital and also 50x leverage. All depends on your capital, all right? All depends on your capital, and you can basically risk as much as you basically want. Now, I'm going to show you guys how leverage basically works in this video, all right? So first things first, I'm going to impute this take profit right now, which is about 3.2772, all right? So I'll come to this section. The first one is the take profit, which is about 3.2772. All right, let me check. 3.2772. All right, that's correct. Now our take profit is showing us about $7. Let's not be greedy. All right. Now our stop loss is about 3.5746. All right, 3.5746. Now once you type it in, you're gonna notice right here that our take profit is about $7. Our stop loss is about $1. All right. So if this trade does not go well, if we hit our stop loss, we are losing $1. If this trade goes well, we are making $7. Now this is where leverage comes in control. If you are going to trade, the bigger your leverage, the more money you make, and if you hit stop loss, the more money you also lose. This is one thing that a lot of people don't actually point out to you. If you click on your leverage, for instance, and you click on customize, now initially they said on the trade, all right, you can see right here that it is to use on 50x leverage. If I click on 50x leverage, for instance, now, all right, and I get to like rearrange my price, and I went over to check how much my stop loss and my take profit basically is, you're going to notice right here that the price automatically changed. So my take profit is going to be about $18 for the $4 I'm currently using, and my stop loss is going to be about $2.5. So you can check it out and see how this basically works. All right, imagine you're making $18 and you're expected to just lose over $2.5 if you enter this trade. That is still on the safer side. So even if you lose $2.5, you still have capital to still trade more. And that is one thing they call risk management. If you do not know how to risk your trade, or if you don't know how to actually manage every single trade you're taking, then you're going to lose your capital in time, and you can actually lose every single thing. Now, if I get to enter this kind of trade for like 3 to 4 times and one hit correctly, all right, I'll still be in profit, because if you check it very well, let's say $2.5, all right, so let's make a simple calculation. $2.5 times 5 times, this is about $12, all right, and this is about $12. And if I get to lose 5 trades, and I make one, all right, so if you say $12.5 minus $18 and one enter for me, I'm still in profit of $5. So you can see that is one thing that you basically need to know. If I click on confirm right now, what I'm going to do is to come to where they say short, all right, and then I can click on the short session and then click on the confirm, and you're basically going to notice right here that my signal has been set up. Now once your signal is set up, this is something you need to know again, all right. Once your signal is set up and your signal gets to trigger, all right, BYBIT automatically send you a notification. And if you do not receive a notification, if you come over right here, if you click on the position section right here, you're going to notice right here that you're going to be seeing a position menu showing right here that the trade is loading, and it shows how much you're making and how much you're losing. All right, if it's on red color, that means you're basically losing. If it's on green color, that means you're basically in profit. That is something you all should basically know. All right, it's a simple thing that I can actually explain this to you guys. This video is just all about how to basically enter trade, and I hope this helps someone out there. All right, hope you guys enjoying every single thing, and please make sure to drop a like, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and do not forget to give me a follow. Peace out.